Hello again, everyone. I've got another Gummiapan Mystery Bag little bundle here of a Cityscape stamp and die. I've had a little play with this and I discovered that when I just stamped with regular ink and then die cut, this fit really well. It really fitted very well over that, as you can see there. But when I tried heat embossing, the die seemed too big for the image. Now, whether the image had shrunk slightly with the heat embossing, so I've got a fairly thick piece of card here, so I'm going to see what I can do. What I'm trying to do is to get the effect of this die. This is a, oops-a-daisy, I think this is a Charlie and Portion die. And it makes an aperture plus the rooftops. That's how that comes out. Can you see? So that's the effect I'm after. But I want to do it with this stamp, this die, and this one. This is what I'm trying to do here. Do you see? That's what I'm trying to do. Whether I can do it or not will be seen, but we'll have a go. Let's have a look. So, some Versamark. And I will stamp. Just give it a moment for the ink to transfer completely. Okay. Now I'm going to emboss in silver, and I'm hoping this card, I don't know what the weight is, it feels about 300 to me, GSM. What that is in pounds, I have no idea. Right, just let me give it a little jiggle. I like to do this because any bits of sticky ink that haven't grabbed some embossing powder, if you jiggle it, there's more of a chance that the little pieces will find their way in onto every single piece of ink. Right, let's pop this away. That silver's nearly gone, isn't it? I've had it for years, but let's just check this is clear of extraneous bits. Let's get a little... I think we're all right. I think we're all right. Yeah, I think so. Right, I'm going to heat set this now, so I will whiz this up so that you don't have to wait too long. Okay, there we go. Next thing I'm going to do is to just cut out the top bit of this. Now let's just see how it fits. Let me just cool it down a little minute. Don't want to smudge it. Right, let's try again. Now then. Now that is not too bad. I think the thicker card has helped me. When I tried some thinner stuff, if I got it round this end neatly, the other end was way out. So obviously it's to do with shrinkage with heat embossing. Right, we'll put that bit there, and I'll put some on the other end as well. Have I moved it? I think I did. Right. We'll try this. See how we go. Okay. And just check that we're cut right through. Yeah. Okay. Let's take the tape off. There we go. Beautiful. Right, now then, that's interesting. I didn't realise. I thought to myself, oh, goodness, this die and stamp don't fit. But they do fit. And I was the one who made the mistake by heat embossing on too flimsy a base. Lesson learned. Quite interesting, I think. Now what I want to do is to cut this piece. Decide how much empty space I want. I don't think I want too much. So I'm going to tape this down. In there. And what I'm going to do, I'll bring my die cut machine in so that you can see what's happening. What I'm going to do is pop this into the machine, but I'm only going to bring the top plate up to about here so it doesn't cut the whole thing out. In fact, what I'm going to do is to stop it just where this line, the die cut line, ends. So let me find a nice flat plate. I think this is a fairly flat one. So I'm going to bring it up to the point here where the other die cutting edge ends. Get it straight both sides. Okay, let's just try this. There we go. Out of the way. Take this off. And I should probably just have to do a tiny bit of snipping just at each end because the die is not quite as long as this die is wide or long or whatever you care to call it. Let me just, I think I'll just get a knife. Where's my craft knife? Here's one. Okay. Let's cut that bit there. And this one's almost on the line. Okay. There we go. And I've done it, would you believe? Look at that. Oh my word, look at that. That's quite cool, isn't it? Now, let me see what it looks like with this behind. That's quite nice, isn't it? Now, one thing I didn't bank on was the impression of the edge of the die, but never mind. Do you see? Because it's this flat bit, it's embossed a little bit. Never mind. Now, I want to cut. I've got a card base somewhere. Here it is. I'll just fold this one. Put that up there. I've got the lines I use very often just highlighted with a Sharpie so that I don't have to go looking and seeing exactly where it is. I can just go straight to it, no problem. And when folding a card, people say, oh, the card's not square. But if you don't get these corners absolutely together, you can do it up the top there, which would help, before you just burnish. So there we go. Right, here's my card front. Now I'm going to have my card panel, so I was going to use this one, wasn't I? So where do I want it? Do I want it? Let's have a, I think about there, then I can put some sentiment or other underneath. So I'll just tape this down, and I think I'm going to tape it top and bottom because I don't want it to slip. Where's the end gone? Oh, here it is. Right. One there. And one there. Okay, let's just pop this through the machine. I think perhaps a sentiment, a die cut sentiment from the silver might look kind of nice, really. Let's have a see about that. That's not cut through. Let me do it again. I'll put my precision plate in to make sure I get a good cut. Let's try again. Right. Ooh. Putting dies in absolutely parallel to the rollers is not the best way. If you can get them in slightly sideways, it's always a lot better. Look, it's falling out now, isn't it? That's better. Okay, so now I've got my front panel sorted. Here's my card. There's that. I'll need a bit of the silver. So I'll just chop a bit of this off. That looks quite cool, doesn't it? Right, how much do I want? Let's have a look. Down to about there. That's perfect. Okay. Now, what could I have as a sentiment for this? I'm going to pop this up onto foam tape so that there's a bit of a gap between here and there. I thought I'd try this Best Wishes. I think that might look quite nice, just cut out of some of this. So, will that fit on there? Beautifully. So let me put a little bit of double-sided sheet onto that. Got a bit here. Let me get one side off. There we go. I've just cut off the excess there because I don't want that sticking to my die cut plates. Right, we'll cut out the Best Wishes and we should be in business. Today I'm going out for lunch with my girlfriends. It's in celebration of one of the birthdays. There's always a celebration for something. We can always find an excuse. Okay. I don't know if I've used this one before. I don't know where it came from. I don't remember a lot of these things, I'm afraid. Ooh, the B's separate. Okay. Kind of nice. Now I've got to put the issues on, and I must be careful not to lose the tittle of the eye. Right, let's just see how we go here. Don't know how I'm going to manage with that. It's still in the doodad. Right. Best Wishes. That's nice. Oh, I like that. Right, let's see if we can get this off. just get my tweezers. And then it's the estois. It's all off now, I think. Okay. There's just a little bit just left inside the S, that's it. Get rid of it, there we go. Now, the eye, what I need to do is try and take the back off there first. Have I done it? Absolutely tiny. Right, now for some foam tape. This is the slightly thicker stuff that I don't like quite as much, but I've got it, so I'm going to use it. Right, that's got that. I'll take these bits off. Now, if you want to not take the whole lot off all at once, because I'm going to try and place this bit first. What I often do is pull the backing off part way and just kind of go like that. And that means that I can put the thing over, but I've got a handle to pull the rest off when I need to. So just turn it out to the side like that. Right, now I'm going to pop this on. Do you see? I've got a handle there to pull it out, which I'm going to do now. There we go. Easy peasy. So what I need to do now is to put a bit more adhesive on here to stick it onto my card front. And for that I'm going to use my tape runner. Okay. A bit on there as well. Almost there. There we go. I think that's quite fun. There we go. Best wishes covers a multitude of sins, doesn't it? So, there we are. Do please subscribe. Do you know, I looked at my analytics the other day, and about 45% of people who regularly watch my channel haven't actually subscribed. So if you could subscribe, and you do watch regularly, I would be really, really grateful. And of course, those who have been subscribed for some time, I know, are keeping on watching to make sure that they don't unwittingly become unsubscribed from my channel. So if you could just watch out for that, that would be wonderful. So as ever, thank you for watching. Thank you for thumbs upping, and I'll see you very, very soon.